why everything starts working out when you stop trying. So I was watching this interview by Elisa Liu, who just won gold medal for ice skating, right? Shout outs to her. Because she had talked about in the interview how she took a break, right? She actually had retired ice skating completely, but then came back to basically do it for fun. And if you can call it fun, she just won gold medals, right? And so it got me thinking, right? I've been making music for 11 years now. And during COVID in 2020, I had my first breakout song, 4 Minute, which is now at like 80 million streams. And that came out at a time where COVID had just hit. I had my studio set up in Toronto at the time, and I was just making ideas. And it was exciting because it was like, I didn't have to show anyone. It was just kind of like between me and myself. And that's when I made 4 Minute. It was just a fun song. And for those who know, in the chorus, there's some dirty words in there. And it felt like fun, right? And so fast forward to 2024. I had spent 3 months in LA. I wanted to stay there. I wanted to live there, right? But my money had run out. I had to go back to Germany, go back to Berlin. And so I came back to Berlin. I had no money, no real hope that things were going to take off in my music career anytime soon. So I kind of like gave up. Not in the sense that like I knew I was going to make music forever, but I gave up the fight that I would fight internally in LA, where it's like, I got to make shit happen. I need $2,000 right now to pay my rent, all this type of stuff, right? And so I was just stressed out. When I came to Berlin, I was just like, I'm just chilling with my friends, I'm smoking weed, I'm playing basketball. Like, I did not want to go to the studio at all because I was like, what am I even working for, you know? But then the times that I went in the studio, I went and got back with my friends who I was making music with for 3 or 4 years already, right? Around that time, like, usually I'd go into a session, I'd be like, we gotta have a finished song at the end of the session, right? Front to back, full concept, everything, right? So in Berlin, I started just making like ideas. I started making verse and a chorus. I made 2 or 3 ideas in a session. And that's when Show Me Love happened, this song. So it's like, how I explain it is like, I was so broke that there was no inkling in me of like, oh, I have to make something happen so I'm back up again. Like the dream had almost died that I was carrying in LA, right? And so then I could just have fun in the studio. It was just me and the boys, me and Bees and Honey. And it was the third idea of the day. After the second idea, I think most of us, we wanted to leave. We're like, yeah, let's go back. Let's try one more idea. And then we did it. We wrote in like 30, 45 minutes and we went home. That's it. And that was the biggest moment of my life. And so what I believe truly is when you stop trying to do something, because when you try, you imply that you don't have it or you're not that. Right? When you stop trying, you just become what you're doing. During COVID, I knew I was a musician. I'm in the studio. I'm just doing things. In Berlin, I was dead broke, but I still have the studio. I still have my friends. I still can go back, you know? And so when I stopped trying to be a musician, be a successful musician, be whatever, all these things could actually fall into place, you know? So I truly believe whatever you do, don't try to be it. Just be it. And if you need to take a break, take a break. If you need to retire, retire. If 2 years later you want to come back, come back. Just take your time, you know? And so it's like, I just hope you guys are not trying. You guys are doing. That's all I really want. Shout outs to Elisa Liu again. Big inspiration.